Happy Sunday. Hello, hello. How are all of you guys? Hi, welcome in. Hello to the replay warriors and everyone else who may be peppering in. Let me just pull up the live really quick. I was trying out this new thing. They have, I just discovered it myself. There's games on here that you can play, which I thought was awesome, and I lost track of time. Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. I have to pull this up again. It closed out just as I went to try and open it. Hello, Shannon and Kim. And who else do we have here? I got to get close. Margaret. Hello, Pen and Fran. And hi, Trish. Hello to you. And Julia, welcome in. Click. Hello, hello, Dawn. Welcome in. Hi, happy Sunday to all of you guys. Hello, hello, hello. Who else do we have here? We have all the wonderful folks. Come on in. Come in, come in. Open up, Sesame. Open up the live. Okay, yes. Please don't forget the thummies if you're able to. Let's let that algorithm know that you're into what we're doing here. So, yes. Okay, so Sunday Live. Can you guys believe it? It's been, well, just over 2 years since I started my lives. My first live was December 6th, 2023. And we're 2 years in. Super happy. Love coming here. And it was on a Sunday. So, yeah, December is a very special month for me in that way because we started going live in December and all the things. So, yeah. Hello, Eleanor and Dee Dee. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, all of you wonderful people. Hello, BYC Crochet. Huge hugs to you. I love the trees. Back in the bushes. Hello, Winter. I am doing very well. Thank you very much. Hello, Shirley Knits. Hello to you. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Who do we have? Hello, Dawn. Huge hugs to you as well. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you. Love this scarf. So this here is a scarf that was made for me with Arcane Fiberworks. So this is Arcane yarn from Canada. Absolutely gorgeous colorway here. It was gifted to me by the wonderful Pen. Absolutely gorgeous. She did phenomenal work. I'm just not really good at wearing these ones here. You know what I mean? Come on, close there. There we go. Wow, 15 months, Dawn. That's amazing. Linda, thank you so much for gifting the membership. I appreciate you. And congratulations to the person who got it, which is Katrina's Yarn Haven. Hello, hello. I'm just so bad at this. I like them when they're like huge, you know? I believe the gentleman's name is Lenny Kravitz. Remember how he wore that oversized scarf and things? I think that's how I would like to wear mine, just really oversized, which means a lot of stitches. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, I think, is this it? Is that how we do it? Okay. Anyway, we're there. Hi, Luann. Welcome in. Okay, so lots of things going on this week, guys. I want to let you guys know, I told my members earlier today in our Zoom that I'm going to be going live extra this week, guys, because with the holidays here, I can speak for myself. I can't speak for you guys, but many of us are lonely and many of us need company. And I, for one, am one of those people. Yes, I have mom here, but it's not the same. I can be with her, and that's fine. But outside of her, I like having company. So I'm going to be going live. My session 100 of Whipping It with Juan happens on Monday. So we finally hit 100 sessions of Whipping It with Juan. So that's going to be a live Whipping It with Juan. And then I'm going to be going live throughout the week. So Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, I'll be live just to be there for you guys in case you guys want to hang out with me. If you have other engagements, feel free to go do all of those, but just know in the back of your mind that I'll be sitting on the side there live in case you need company. Okay, so yeah, just want you to know that you have a place. All right. So by all means, come in and hang out. And it doesn't matter to me if there's one person there or 100. It doesn't matter. I'm still going to be live. I'll be working on my projects, just hanging out. Okay. So putting that out there. After the live today, I'll post in the community tab what my schedule will be for the week. So you'll know exactly what times, and I'll make sure this time to put Eastern Standard Time. For those of you guys that don't know, I live in Nowhere, Delaware. I'm all the way on the East Coast by the Atlantic Ocean. And so we go by Eastern Standard Time over here. So if you're new to the channel, Eastern Standard Time, all the things. Okay? So there is that. I want to show you guys something. I went and bought something. I bought something yarny from Temu. And you know, sometimes it's a deal and a steal, and sometimes you question life's choices when you make these purchases. So this is one of those times. I'm like, what did I do? Why did I make this purchase? Let me show you. First of all, I should have known that it was going to be an issue. Look at the color of the bag. This is the color of the bag. Powder pink. I should have known it was going to be all the things I didn't want on the inside, right? So, anywho, yeah, this Temu package came into a powder pink. So they were selling crochet motifs in Temu. I'm sure some of you guys may have seen them. They were these crochet motifs, and I think you get like 20 or 25 in a pack. And I was curious. I bought it out of curiosity because I wanted to know, one, are these handmade? And two, if they're handmade, what kind of yarn was being used for these motifs? Because for the price that they were selling them for, I'd like to know what they were paying the makers. What were they paying the makers to make this? I don't have the answers to that, but look at the $4. I spent $4. And this is the pack it came in. Let's unpack this because I want to know what I got for $4. I mean, $4 is, I mean, it's $4, but crinkle alert, okay? I'm questioning choices. This was a choice. This was a choice. So let's open this up and look. So they did not sew in their ends. These are handmade, but they didn't sew in any of the ends. It looks like they crocheted over them. Some of them are nice, but some of them, I mean, we've got cupping going on. So you know what yarn they used? I can tell by how this feels. You know that milk yarn that you can buy from Temu? They come in those like 50-gram skeins. They're like baby skeins. That's what the yarn feels like. Are they nice? Yeah. Or is it worth $4? No. I think if these were handmade, they should have charged more than $4 for this. I'm just saying. When you're talking about crochet, you guys know as well as I do, it's a slow craft. And whoever made these probably didn't earn what they should have earned from this. Now, when it comes to knitting, we know machines do a lot of the knitting, so whatever, that's fine. But our craft in crochet is handmade. And if I paid $4 for this and the company needed to make a profit, what did they pay the person who crocheted this? 50 cents to make 20 of these? I'm curious to know that, you know? So, wow. Handmade, $4 for 20 of these. I have no idea what we're making with these. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep these here for show. Oh my goodness gracious. Pennies, right, Yolanda? I think it's pennies on the dollar. I mean, don't get me wrong. These colors are gorgeous. Love it. It's all the things. So good. Now, here's the thing. I purchased another pack from not Temu, somewhere else. I'll tell you once it comes in. And I'm going to compare both of them because they were also $4. Wouldn't it be a hoot if they all came in and they were all the same thing, but from two different companies? I'm very curious to know. And I'm surprised my hands aren't burning. And they did not use a double crochet. So these granny, why are these even granny square motifs? No. So they actually used, let me pull this apart and look. A double crochet two together. So double crochet two together, double crochet two together. And that's what they used for these. Wow. Gorgeous colors. What would you guys make with this? Maybe block them? Well, yeah, but like, what would you make with these motifs, these little itty bitty things? I mean, there's only 20 of them. Is it maybe, I don't know what I would make with this. I wouldn't, and a lot of these are pink. You know what I could do? I don't know if anybody would be interested in this. Maybe I could do a replay treat for this. Someone out there may be interested. I'm not interested in these. I just wanted to look at them. But I don't want them to go to waste either. So we'll think of a keyword and I'll gift this. This is nothing for postage. It's fine. So we'll do a replay treat for this. Someone may be interested. And I'd be surprised if everyone's not interested in this. You know? Order another 1,000 and make a blanket. So do you know how much money that would be? So for 20 of them, it was $4. 1,000? I'd rather make them myself. Drew says, save the postage, right? What would you do with them then? I mean, I have no use for these. I actually thought they would be bigger. I thought these would be bigger than they are, you know? Hello, Mark. Welcome in. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you. I don't know. I think they're like 2 inches. Interesting garland, a placemat. Race kit and Juan, you've inspired me to knit small squares 12 inches wide. I'm going to sew the small patches together in a blanket and hopefully get a mosaic. Oh, that's amazing. I can't wait to see that. Could you enlarge them by crocheting around them to make granny squares? They would be the centers. Actually, you know what? That's a really great idea. Yeah. I didn't think about that. What? But it's the milk yarn. I don't know how I feel about that. What I could do is slide this into someone's Happy Meal and just be like, here's a bonus, you know? Why not do that? I'm sorry, I'm looking for something. I thought I saw something. I don't know. Bookmarkers, make a bag for your hooks. You can make a child's scarf and then use those little squares as the border. Don't send me any Happy Meal. Well, since you mentioned it, I might just do that. Oh my goodness. What's milk yarn? It's just, it's like an acrylic yarn. Very soft, very smooth. I don't really know much about it, to be perfectly honest with you, because the skeins that say milk yarn it doesn't come with much information, and the information that you do see on it are in other languages, so you can't really see any of the things, unfortunately. So crazy, right? Make Matt a hat. Melissa, I think you're onto something, but will Matt be okay with pink? We're not really pink kind of guys, unless it's like a hot pink. And these are all, I mean, the bag came in powder pink, guys. I mean, this one is okay. I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep you posted. Happy Meal for Colette. Got it, right? And I think I have her saved in my pirate ship. I don't have to look for anything. I just click your name and send it off. It's perfect. I love it. Deb, I wear hot pink, not powder pink. Sorry, I'm selective on my pinks. Milk yarn, often called milk cotton, is a soft semi-synthetic fiber made from casein protein from milk mixed with other fibers like cotton or acrylic to create a smooth hyperallergenic yarn. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Everybody, Lisa looked it up for us. It's perfect, perfect, perfect. No, 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 please. They will go in the bin. Which bin? A storage bin? A storage bin? I love that. Let's see. Hi, Mary Henry. Thank you so much. Saying hello from Scotland. Thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate it. I know it's really late your time, so thank you for being here. Created in the 1930s in Italy. Wow. So good. Colette says the garbage bin. No way. You would throw away perfectly... Well, they're not perfectly square granny squares, I'll tell you that. We know what perfectly square granny squares look like. Hello, Amber. Welcome in. Wash your face with them if they have the cotton base, right? Well, that's okay. I'll wash Matt's face with it. Hi, Robin. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Oh, my goodness gracious. Matt could use another hat, and I think it would look amazing for him to have a hat like this, but if I take out the pink, I think pink is in most of the squares, if I'm being honest. He would probably need... Let me wait for the next shipment to come in. I'll see what we're working with. Oh, my goodness. So good. Make pin cushions. You know what? I think I have you saved in my pirate ship, too. I may just click your name and send it to you. Okay, so I've got 2 pieces of Happy Meal here, but the thing about these pieces of Happy Meal, I have no idea who sent these to me. There's no note in there. There's no name on the label from whoever sent it. There's no information. So if you are the person who sent me these 2 pieces of Happy Meal, can you please email me so I can properly thank you? I didn't want to wait until Friday for this because I have no idea who sent this. Like, there's no return address. So I'll do this one first. Okay. No return address. Let's look. I pre-opened it, but we've got Lily Chin's Crochet Tips and Tricks. I'm sorry, it's backwards for you guys. Shortcuts and techniques every crocheter should know. Very nice. I didn't look in it. I didn't read it or anything like that, but it's a very beautiful book. So thank you to whoever sent this to me. I really appreciate it. Interesting. Okay. So thank you for that. Very quick. And the next one here, let's see. Does this have a note? Wait a minute. This one does have a note. I didn't see it when I first came in. Okay, so this one here has a note, the second one. It's a thank you card. This says thank you. And then on the inside it says, Merry Christmas, Juan. Thank you for all you do. Susan A. All handwritten. Beautiful handwriting. And here it is. So let's open it. Let's see what's in it. Let's see the things. This is awesome. How cool is that? I've got coffee there. And we've got squirrels. There's squirrels all the way around. It took me a second because I was holding it upside down. I'm like, what am I looking at? But yeah, do you see it? It's all squirrels all the way around. How cool is that? I love it. And it's got this little thing. Thank you so much, Susan. Thank you, thank you. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. I thought it was cats, Jennifer says. I'm just curious, why are some videos display writing backwards and some of his are not? I don't see that on others I'm subscribed to. So when I go live, my wording is backwards because of the program. When I record content, it's not backwards. You're actually reading it correctly. It is as you should see it, but it's just the way that the system has the programming. Yeah, I don't know why. It's been like that for about a year, unfortunately. But I make sure to mention, like, hey, this is backwards. And it's not intentional, I promise. But, yeah. Watching from the UK. I got in trouble watching Whipping It with Juan. My granddaughter said, what are you watching, Oma? I said, a whip is a work in progress. Oh. You know, it's really funny that you mentioned that, because when I first started recording Whipping It with Juan's, guys, YouTube was all in my channel. They were like, what is he doing? Why is he putting out videos called Whipping It with Juan? You know, so even they had questions. They were like, what is even this? And so I had to email support and let them know that Whipping It with Juan, the whipping it part means works in progress with Juan. Like, we're working on our whips. I had to like break that down for them. I had to unpack it because they had no idea. And so they stopped coming into my channel every time I put out one of those videos. They were really upset at the fact that I was putting out a video with that name on it. I mean, I guess I can understand why they had a concern. They're not Yarny folks, so they have no idea. I have no idea. Anyway. Once they got that ironed out, we were good. So, YouTube is mental. It is. YouTube's a lot of things, right? Anyway, I'm curious to know how many of you guys came into the TikTok last night. And I know not all of you guys are on TikTok. Completely get that. But for who's here, how many of you guys popped over into the TikTok? I'm curious to know. I have a point, I promise. Veronica popped in. Dee Dee came in. Let's see. You was in the TikTok, Trish. Okay, so we had a handful of people that showed up, right? So if you saw what I was doing, you know that I was doing what? Can anybody tell me what I was doing yesterday? I had a very specific thing I was doing. Anyone? Tell me the things. I have a point, I promise. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag without you guys tugging on it first. So Sandy, yes. So I was designing a blanket. I am happy to report I finished. So it's actually with the testers. So the testers got the pattern. They're testing it. I'm very happy to report that it worked out really well. It turned out so good. And guess what, guys? We've got a name for it. I've got a little blurb on how I came up with the name. And the recipe is already written. And all the things. So I'm very excited about it. What I can show you a little piece. I'll show you a teaser of it. For those of you, I'll show you what I had on TikTok. I can't show you the one I'm actually making for the channel, but I can show you the one that I created on TikTok. Do you guys want to see that one? I'll show it to you. How do I tease this? Hold on. Okay. Ready? So, there it is. So, lots of fun, pretty stitches and all the things. And again, this was literally on the fly. So after I got off of the TikTok, I went ahead and sat down at the computer and I typed up the recipe that I wrote out by hand. And yeah, I even went ahead and did the rest of it. So all of it is typed up already. I'm very excited to report that you guys will eventually see that. So the process goes like this, just so that you guys understand. When I design anything like a blanket, a shawl, a hat, whatever, what I do is I take all my writings over there. So I handwrite everything out as I do it. And then I take it and I go to my word processor and I type everything out myself. I type it all out and then I share that file with my Magic Pattern Unicorn. And what the unicorn does, they don't change my wording at all. But what they do is they take any pictures that I submit, any addendums that I need, they add everything to that pattern, and then they organize all of my pieces on the pieces of paper, right? And then they publish it and get it ready for Ravelry. They get it ready for Etsy. They get it ready for you guys. So that's the process. But right now, it's in testing. So I've done it. You guys have seen me do it. Now I need to make sure that other people can do it. And once they do it and they come back to me and tell me that they enjoyed it, whatever the case may be, then I tell the Magic Pattern Unicorn, we're ready to roll with this. And so, yeah. So Pamela says the baby squares could be starter squares. They can be starter squares for you if you want. I'll send them to you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You love the pop-up granny row? Yes. Very, very nice. So I got to be honest with you. I'm going to wait for the other package to come. I'll pluck all the ones out that are not pink. And then I'll put all the pink ones in a little purple organza bag. And I'll put that little organza bag into one of a replay treats as a little gag gift. So if you see these squares in your little replay giveaway treat, then you know I'm looking for a little smile. Ever have someone say they didn't like the pattern? I didn't have anyone say they didn't like the pattern. I had people tell me that it was too hard. I had some people come back and say like a few of my patterns were very difficult. More specifically, my Autumn Aspirations pattern, I had people come back and say it was very hard. But yeah. But apart from that, no, fortunately, you know. So are we talking about the Magical Pattern Unicorn? Oh, Doxy says or asks, is the pattern unicorn people or a computer program? I love it. So yeah, it's a human. It's a human person. And there was much debate behind the scenes, like, do we reveal who the pattern unicorn is or not? And collectively, my team and I decided we're not going to reveal that person because we want that person to remain anonymous in case, you know, there's any issues. It doesn't really fall on the unicorn, nor should the unicorn be faced with many emails about this, that, and the third. They literally just do very, very specific things, you know, so we want to keep it that way. How old were you when you started crocheting? Wonderful questions. So I was 15 years old. I was 15. I started in 1994, 1995. So it's 31 years. It'll be 32 this summer. So yeah, long-time crocheter here. My aunt and my grandmother taught me. And yeah, hook, line, and sinker. Been crocheting forever. How many testers test? It depends on the difficulty of the pattern. So the more difficult the pattern is, the more testers you need. And I'm a firm believer, guys, that there is no pattern out there that's too impossible for everyone to grasp. I think we all can do them. It's literally one step at a time. You know, there's no rush. There's no need to crochet super fast. One stitch at a time, you got it. You'll get it, you know? Shannon said, oh wait, hold on. How does one become a tester? So when and if I need testers, I will put it out on the community tab that I'm looking for testers, and then I would then ask that you send me an email. I put your name on the list, and then I'll reach out to you that way. Yep. What is the autumn that is meant to be hard? I don't know what that. Oh, what is it in the autumn aspirations? It's the centerpiece. So you're taking that centerpiece and you're rotating it 45 degrees. So you're taking the square, turning it into a diamond, and then you're building off of the bias. So not the points. You're starting right here, and it's not like a granny square where you have, things to latch onto. So you're building a blanket off of the side of your blanket, and then you're creating a square. So a lot of people got really confused on what like anchoring your stitches in means, but I've got video tutorials, and that's what I tried telling people. Like, the autumn aspirations pattern has a video tutorial for every single week. So I show you every step for both left and right-handed crocheters. But for some, it was still hard. So, Kim says practice can make you better at what you're learning. I learned recently that practice makes permanent. There's no need to use the word perfect because it's just, sometimes it's not attainable. But practice makes permanent. You'll remember how to do it by continuing to repeat and practice, right? Thank you so much for the thummies, guys. Told her she's able to read patterns so she can read it and do it just fine. Nice. Marilyn says, I knit my first sweater, a cardigan, when I was 10. Wow. It had cable down the front on each side. I can't believe I did that. Still have it. Wow. That's amazing. I still have yet to knit my own sweater. It is a bucket list project for me in knitting. Fingers are crossed. Hopefully I'll be able to get it. You learn better by making mistakes, and let me tell you, I've made tons of them. No practice is ever perfect. That's right. And I mentioned this before, and it bears worth repeating, guys. Like, listen to what people are telling you, right? Just hear them out and pay attention to what they're telling you. When you're asking people things in crochet, if anyone mentions the following, I kindly ask you to stop listening. Just stop listening to them, because they're not telling you the right things. If they tell you that speed equals ability, stop listening. Stop. Because you can be a slow crocheter and be absolutely amazing at your craft. Speed means nothing in crochet, in my opinion. For some people, speed means other things, but literally, as long as you're enjoying it, as long as you're doing your stitches the right way, as long as you're having fun and you understand what you're doing, then keep doing what you're doing. But the minute someone tells you that someone else out there is better because they're faster, stop listening. Red flags should be going up, and you could literally tell them, like, listen, that's not the truth, and you're wrong, and have a nice day. Next. Another thing, another red flag is if someone tells you, you can't do that pattern because it's too advanced for you. That's a huge red flag. If anyone tells you you can't do something in crochet, please don't listen to them. Just stop. Don't listen. Be like, you're wrong. I can't hear what you're saying, because I've been told that as long as I'm willing to learn, I'm going to do it. That's literally, if you have a will, there's a way. This craft is not brain surgery. Are there difficult aspects to it? Absolutely. Everything has difficult aspects to it. But if you're willing to have the patience to learn the craft, then you're going to be absolutely fine. I kindly ask you to stop listening to people who are telling you that you can't do something because it's too much for you. It's not good. Yes, and Trish says that would make me want to work the pattern even more. But see, that would make me want to have some choice words for the person who's telling me I can't do something. Like, who are you to tell me that I can't do something because it's too advanced for me? Like, stop talking. Don't say anymore. You don't know what you're talking about, you know? But there's another very important aspect of this is like the fact that we're never going to, we can't sit here and say we know everything, and there's the end of the road. There's constant evolution within our craft. I feel like we have the ability to learn all of the stitches, but then as soon as we learn all of the stitches, there are different ways to achieve those stitches that we could also learn. Kind of like the magic circle, right? Because there's multiple ways that you can create a magic circle, and you will have people telling you, no, that's not the right way. That's not how you should do a magic circle. But in crochet, there's tons of ways to achieve the same result. There is no just one path and one path only, you know? Dawn says, tell me I can't and I'll show you I can. Absolutely. Do you have tips on how to crochet without looking? Practice. It becomes muscle memory. Just you have to know your hook. You have to know, how it feels in your hand. In order to not look at your work, you have to have spent many, many hours looking at it. It's the memory, muscle memory. And, with practice, and the best way to do it is to crochet a stitch and then look up and crochet the next stitch. Look down, crochet, and then just keep checking, go up and down. And then before you know it, you'll realize that you're looking down less. And then soon you're not looking down at all. But yeah, just practice and practice and more practice, right? We need to encourage and cheer each other on, right? And that's kind of my point to all of this, In our world today, there's so many negative things happening, right? And a lot of us come to crochet, we come to the fiber arts, we come to knitting as a respite. We look at it as a place to get away from all of the things. For a lot of us, it's therapeutic. For a lot of us, it's what keeps us company. All of my skeins of yarn keep me company. The last thing we need is all of these things bringing us down. So when you have people telling you can't do it, or you don't fit the bill for whatever reason, I'm literally just saying, don't listen to them. You could do whatever you want, but please don't listen to them, because what it's going to do is eat away at you. And you're going to think that what they're saying is the truth, and then you're going to believe it. And then you're missing out on what could have been if you had just ignored them in the first place. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Let's see. Some days I don't have the crochet for a project, so I get some yarn and do some swatches. Yes. Yep. Very, very nice. Let's see here. I used to crochet in movie theaters when my kids were young, and that was by the light of the screen. Yeah. Hi, Trisha. Trisha says, just say no to the negative, right? We don't have time for that. Can I tell you how draining it is? It's so much more taxing on the body, dealing with that negativity when you're just trying to enjoy your craft. You're just trying to enjoy it. You're trying to do the things, and you have people kind of blocking your way saying, no. I feel like they're gatekeeping. Like, this is an expert pattern. You're a beginner, so you stay over there. I would kind of say, move out of the way. If I don't understand the pattern, I will get with someone who can show me the pattern, who can explain it to me. Everything can be done one step at a time. Literally, right? Let's see. Jenny says, just think, Yo-Yo Ma and Itzhak Perlman didn't start out as great musicians, right? So for those of you guys who don't know, Yo-Yo Ma is a cellist, and Itzhak Perlman is a violinist. And he just started an academy, believe it or not, Itzhak Perlman, and he teaches violin now. So good. Angela says, when my youngest son played hockey, I had a mom from the opposite team that was amazed that I crocheted so quickly and not even look at my stitches and had a large blanket done. Wow, that's amazing. That's so good. And again, it's practice. It's practice makes permanent. Once you learn the muscle memory of your hooks in your hands, then you'll be able to crochet and not look. The old stay in your lane. You know, I know exactly the choice words I would have, you know, if I didn't have the responsibility of a channel. If I was just some person in a store and, you know, minding my business and someone says, you're a beginner, right? No, that's not for you. I would say some things, but let's see. What do we have? What do we have? Dr. Nicole says, I had someone tell me once that I was wasting my time crocheting. I responded with, and you just wasted your time and energy telling me that. That's so true. Oh, it's so good. CNY says, Juan, I finished all my knitting and crochet projects for Christmas, including a short sleeve cardigan for a friend. That's amazing. Wow. I tell you, I have all of mine off the hook except for this finally fall knit shawl. It's the only thing I have left, and yeah, I tried to get it done in time, but it's not going to be done in time. So that's awesome for you. Love that. Trish says, anyone can crochet anything one stitch at a time. And you need patience, right? I mean, especially if you don't know it. Have the patience and willingness to want to learn. The resources are out there. They're literally just a finger press away, right? We can go onto our phones, go onto YouTube and type the things, and almost immediately you'll find a tutorial somewhere and it'll show you how to do it. Just have the patience to watch it and hit the thumbs up and leave a comment. If you're going to come to YouTube for a tutorial because you don't know how to do something, the least that you could do is hit the thumbie, right? Leave a comment and say thank you, and then be on your way. Shirley says, what does your neighbor crochet? So she does granny squares, but she doesn't like the way that I do them. To each their own. And I told her, I said, listen, the way you do them is not wrong. There's many ways to make a granny square, but we have this mutual agreement. I don't like to keep all of my work on the same side. I like to look at the fronts and the backs of my stitches. It gives me balance, It offers me that sense of, okay, I'm surprised I'm not a Libra. I'm a Leo. But Libra's like everything balanced. And I thought to myself, well, I like the fronts and the backs. Anyway, so she doesn't like how I do it. I don't like how she does it. But we both agreed that it's a way to have it done. Colleen says, I'm using your perfectly square granny square pattern to make Christmas trees with a green speckled yarn. I'm going to use them for gift cards this Christmas. Just tuck the card up inside and voila. I love that. Tade Dawn says, I met a new friend at Aldi today. When I was gifting beanies, she said that she will start crocheting again and plans on teaching her granddaughter. I love that. It's amazing. Let's see. Wonder if Penny has any patterns for you, Juan. I have no idea. Let's see. Kathy, oh, yes. By the way, Kathy, thank you for the reminder. She's telling everybody that my patterns on Ravelry, they're on sale right now, going on until Christmas. So just a few more days, 20% off of every pattern in my Ravelry. Obviously not including the freebies. The free ones are free. And so 20% off until Christmas. And then there's another sale that's going on after Christmas until the new year. So there's that. But I also wanted to tell you that my patterns are on Etsy. So if you're not a Ravelry person and you prefer to shop Etsy, my Etsy store is open. It's got patterns and stuff in it. And yeah, I haven't been announcing my merchandise. Like, I'm not telling anybody that I'm putting it on there, but literally I go to put it on there and it sells. I'm not given the chance to be able to come on here and tell you guys that I had merchandise up there. I had full intentions on telling you guys that I had Ice Yarns Picasso in the store for sale. And luckily, I didn't put them all up. I only put like a few. And I just wanted to put the word out there so that if one or two sold, I could put more on there. Well, I went to make coffee. I came in here. I sat down. I started playing the game. I went to check, and they were all gone. So I have to put some more up. What is the Ravelry link? So you can go to Ravelry and just type in Juan the Yarn Addict. My whole entire profile will come up. Okay? You have a go bag of sorts. It has everything I need for small projects, mostly granny squares, some little bottles of water and snacks. That's awesome. Diane says, I was hunting for some yarn today in a container and found an amigurumi whip that isn't stuffed. I have no idea what it is. I'm guessing, you know what? You just reminded me something, Diane. I was cleaning the squirrel's nest and I came across a whip bag that I completely forgot about. Do you guys remember when I was on the sock kick? I was knitting socks. Well, I sat it down and completely forgot that I had it there. So I went to open it up and I've got Patton's Croix sock yarn in there. I've got my 9-inch circulars. I have a whip on the needles and all the things. I'm just saying to myself, where was this? Because I was doing inventory of my whips and I completely forgot that I had them. So now I have to decide, am I going forward with the sock knit whip or am I not doing it and starting it later on? I don't know. Absolutely insane. I'm like, why is it that when we go to clean and, organize and we think we've got it all, no sooner we get to the end, we turn around and we find another whip and then another whip and then another whip. It's never ending. I found another one. This one here, this was supposed, it's this. I don't know how old this is, but it's sitting here. And I got this. I mean, I know I'm not alone here. Every time I turn around, I find a whip. Actually, that is a UFO, unfinished object. I can't even call it a whip, right? I can't call it a whip. So, my goodness. Oh, by the way, I had such a great dinner. I forgot to tell you guys that. It's not yarny content, but so I baked sweet potatoes. Okay, so here's the thing. This is what I did with my sweet potatoes. I have a special scrubby that I use for my vegetables. And so I scrubbed them down and I wrapped them individually in aluminum foil. And I put them in on 350 degrees Fahrenheit at 1 o'clock this afternoon. And I left them in there until 5 o'clock. I know, before you say anything, it was way too long. It shouldn't have been on 350 for that long. However, I took it out and I sat it, I let it cool down. Meanwhile, while that was all cooling down, I took turkey sausage, cut coins out of it, and then I sauteed onions, green peppers, red peppers, and mushrooms, did all of that with a bunch of seasonings. And then I made basmati rice and put all of this over the basmati rice and had the sweet potato on the side. And I did, yep, I lost it. I grated cheese. I took extra sharp cheddar cheese and went over the sweet potato and put butter in it. Let me tell you how good dinner was. Oh my goodness. Fortunately, I made extra sweet potatoes. I did one for Mom, I did one for me, and I've got 2 left over in case I have a need for an urge for a snack later. Or what I'll do is I'll wrap it up. I'll take it out of the aluminum. I'll wrap it up in something else, and then I'll refrigerate it and just reheat it tomorrow. So, very, very nice. I had such a great dinner. And by the way, guys, I highly recommend when you do your sweet potatoes, again, there's many ways to do it, but just hear me out. If you take your sweet potato and you put it in for 350, you should cook it, for 2 hours. Do 2 hours at 350 and then turn the heat off and leave it in there for another hour. When it comes out, the skin literally just peels right off of the sweet potato. There's no scrubbing, like you don't have to peel or anything like that. You can pinch and just pull off like this and just add whatever toppings you want to it. Absolutely phenomenal. And I like potatoes, period. Like I do. But recently, I got to tell you, sweet potatoes is becoming the things for me. I just really enjoy eating it. No smoke detector. Nope. My smoke detector didn't go off at all. I was very, very pleased to tell you that. I'm very pleased to tell you nothing burned. Oh, so good. You love sweet potatoes too, Steven? So good. 6 minutes and the microwave does the same thing. No. That takes the fun out of it. And some good butter, right? Now, if I do a regular potato, like a jacket potato, what I'll do is I'll bake it for 350 for 2 hours, and then I'll turn the oven off. I'll leave it in there for 30 minutes, not an hour, 30 minutes. And then I will take my potatoes out, unravel them, meaning like the tin foil. I'll pull it all back, and then I'll grab like a butter knife and I'll slice right across the top. I'll take the spoon and I'll dig in a little bit, and then I'll put my things in there, wrap it back up, and put it back in the oven for another 10 to 15 minutes, just using the heat of the leftover heat from the oven. I'm not turning the oven back on, just warm enough to melt all of the things into the potato, and then I'll have it with my meal. Yep. Val, I agree. The oven is so much better than the microwave. The only time that I nuke my potatoes is when I'm crammed for time. And even then, sometimes I'll bypass the potato if I don't have time to make it, you know? Yolanda says, Mom baked them for breakfast. We mixed in milk and sugar when we were kids. It's just so good. Dawn says, you're making me want baked potatoes. There's nothing wrong with that. A little bit of butter, salt, and pepper. So good. If you wait too long to get back to your whipstock project, your knitting tension will probably change. This is true. Yes, because it is an adjustment when you're working with socks versus everything else. It's so different. It really is. We use red potatoes for 5 minutes in the microwave and cheese topping. Ooh, that's so good. So good. I got to tell you, though, if you have the time, just put it in the microwave. I mean, in the oven. Just put it in the oven if you have the time. My second choice actually would not be the microwave. It would be like an air fryer or something like that. I would use that, and the microwave would be the last choice. If I'm literally pressed for time and I have to have that, then I would microwave it. So fried sweet potatoes are so good, right? Well, sweet potatoes for me in general are amazing. And I don't use like the butter. I can't use the butter. I actually have to use like, I can't believe it's not butter. But listen, you put some of that on it with salt and pepper. You just keep it simple, or maybe not simple. You can put all the things on it. It's still really good, guys. How are we talking about food? I just had dinner, and now I want that other sweet potato. Oh, so good. So Sandy says air fryer is the best solution for most meal we do here. Microwave is just for reheating. Yeah, I mean, the air fryer is very quick too. I mean, you've got that convex air going all the way around the food anyway, so yeah. So good. Just no marshmallows. Yeah, no. I like my potatoes just like that with a little bit of, I can't believe it's not butter, salt, and pepper. However, when I was a kid, candy yams were all the things, and we only got them once a year, and it was during Thanksgiving. So we would get candy yams, and it would have all the sweet things in there. Oh my goodness. It had a whole thick layer of marshmallows, and it had all kinds of sweet syrups and brown sugars and all the things inside. And it was so good. But we were only allowed to have a little bit. We weren't allowed to have much. But I was just going to say that we had a beef roast and cooked carrots. Now I want a baked potato, right? Well, listen, baked carrots with the potatoes, if you can get all of that in the same platter, how amazing is that? Your roast with your carrots and your potatoes, and you have a little bit of the juice from your main course on your vegetables. So good. Diabetic here too, but can't eat the butter subs because of my heart. Yeah. It's so finicky trying to find the right thing, because you still want the taste, but you have to make sure that you get the right thing. Yeah. You love yams? Yeah, I love yams too. I prefer the way we shouldn't eat them, candy yams. But close second is, oh, and this whole thing with the cheese, I was totally inspired by that whole TikTok trend. Apparently there's this cheese that you can get at Aldi's, and you can stuff it inside of this yam, and you can just eat it like a burrito. I didn't do that. I mean, it's too extreme for me, and besides, I'm a diabetic, so that's just not going to work. But I did it my way. I baked that sweet potato. I put extra sharp cheddar cheese, grated, on top of that potato, and it was really, really good. I love sweet potatoes, savory, not sweet. Right. And you know, my first choice tonight, so I wasn't going to go with the sausage coins with the peppers. I was actually going to cut up some boneless breast into like chunks, and I was going to have that all mixed up in with the sauteed veg. But when I looked at my package on the chicken, it expired 2 days ago, and I just purchased it this morning. So it's my fault for not checking the dates on the package in the grocery store. So I tossed it. So if you're going grocery shopping, guys, look at the dates on the meats, on the chickens. Look at the dates, period. I mean, nowadays, things are so expensive. I was so disappointed in myself that I didn't check the date. So I had to toss that chicken because I didn't want to take any chances. It's chicken, you know? So I wanted to have sauteed chicken and veg on top of basmati rice with that sweet potato. That was the ideal dinner for tonight. But yeah, always check the dates, the expiration dates. Yes. And you know, I don't know about where you guys are, but sometimes the dates are in very inconspicuous places, like in the edge of a corner, and like you only have some of the date. You don't even have all of it, and you're looking at it like, is that a 4? Is that a 2? Is that a 1? Like, how am I supposed to find out what date that is, you know? So, lesson learned. If you can't find the date, don't buy it. If it's expired, obviously don't buy it. And if you have the time, if you want to be extra kind, take it to an employee and say, hey, this was on the shelf. This is expired, you know? Remember when chicken was a cheaper alternative to beef? Yes, I remember in the early 90s. The early 90s, chicken was more affordable than ground beef. I remember that, especially the quarters. I don't know about other countries, but here you can get a leg and a thigh pack of chicken cheaper than a pack of meat, a pack of beef. And now it's just so astronomical. Let's see. Kathy says, I'm a diabetic as well. Sometimes I take a bunch of rooted veggies and roast them. Yes. And you know what I like to do with those when I do that? I like to take olive oil. Olive oil and all the spices, of course, salt-free spices. By the way, Miss Dash has amazing salt-free spices, a whole line of them. I don't know if they're new, but I have like 6 of them. Anyway, spice it all up with Miss Dash salt-free, and then wrap up that tin foil and put it in the oven. Put everything in the oven, right? Just set it and forget it. Just slide it in there, go about your business, go pick up your whip. And it's really good if your oven has a timer. You can actually just set that timer and go on about your business, and then when it rings, up, dinner's done. Piece of lamb over here is crazy. It's like everything going up, right? And Trish, rosemary with roasted veggies. That sounds amazing. Yes, oven baked everything. You know what I want to look into? I know I've seen it. You know those crock pot recipes where you could put all the ingredients in the crock pot, cover it up, and then come back to it like 6 hours later and dinner's done? How many of you guys have done that? I've never tried this before, ever. I'm the kind of guy who likes to have all the pieces made on the fly in the moment, but I think there's something to be said about set it and forget it meals. Are they good? Like, are they your go-tos or what? Okay, so we have a bunch of me's. I love it. You have a Williams Sonoma crock pot. It's the best. Yes, Williams Sonoma is a very, very good brand. Nah, low and slow doesn't work with this family. Okay, try it. You might like it. Because I have a crock pot, right? I've never used it. So I thought to myself, well, we have this wonderful thing called the internet. I can go on here and find some recipes where I can take like a pack of chicken breasts and several other items, put it all in there, set it, forget it, come back. Dinner's done. It's nice and hot, and I'm ready to go. I'm not pressed for rushing because I'm busy doing all the things, you know? Dawn made roast in the crock pot for dinner. I love that. Yes, 3 hours set and forget in oven, low and slow. That's good too. Let's see. I love my instant crock for fix it and forget it. Oh, best date is only an estimate. You can go up to 2 days past for chicken. And it's already in the trash, Jeremy. Jeez. I wish I would have made this announcement sooner. Let's see. Mississippi pot roast is yummy. I've never tried it. I'll have to look that up. Mississippi pot roast. Okay. For dessert, dump cake. Cake mix, can of filling, and you're off. What? I'll have to look into that. All of these suggestions. Guys, I had no idea that crockpots did all of this. Who knew? This is so good. I do it all the time. Crockpot recipes are awesome. Is that how you look for it? Crockpot recipes, and then it just comes up? I'm sure there's tutorials on YouTube for this, right? I'll have to look it up. I may have a new little tab for like a go-to. Let's see. Pesto sauce, Alfredo sauce, mushroom, chicken, and broccoli for 4 hours. Chef's kiss. What? That actually sounds really good, guys, doesn't it? All these ideas. Chili and spaghetti sauce always, then freeze it all. And you know, I do my chili stovetop. And I low and slow. But slow cooker. Wait a minute. Let's see, Kendi. Hi, Juan. Sorry I missed the members live, but no worries. You're so good. This week is the holiday week, so you're actually going to see a lot of me. And so after this live, I'm going to post my schedule on the community tab so everyone has it. Kendi, I usually put Eastern Standard Time. My apologies. I'll make sure to do that so everyone understands that I'm in the Eastern time zone. There's a crockpot cookbook. What? I had no idea. See, I'm under a rock, guys. I had no idea that was even a thing. Wow. Okay. Fridge raid now, right? I have to dig in and see what's going on. What can I put in the crock pot? Just to practice. And what's blowing me away is that you can put desserts in that crock pot. I'm reading, like, you can put desserts in there. Not just, meals, like dinner meals. You used to make apple butter in your crock pot. And you know what? Who loves apple butter? Well, who used to love apple butter is me. My mother raised me on apple butter. She thought it was the better alternative to jelly. She didn't want me having all of that jelly. So apple butter. Apple butter and peanut butter sandwiches with slices of banana inside the sandwich with the crust cut off. That was my go-to as a kid, just FYI. Apple butter and peanut butter with slices of banana in it. And if we didn't have the apple butter, then we did slices of banana with peanut butter, crust off, cut diagonal. Juan, how do you fix a pattern from going crooked? Will a border help? I'm crocheting a scarf. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what it looks like. If you want me to take a look at it, just take a picture of it and email me, juantheyarnaddict@gmail.com. I'll take a look at it and I'll tell you what I think. I could help you out. Let's see. I love apple butter on my sweet potato. You know what? A spiderfish? I didn't think about that. That actually sounds really good. Apple butter on a yam, a sweet potato. That's amazing. Kim, I'm sorry. Kim says now we're making her hungry. I don't know how our conversation turned into this, but this is a really great topic because we're all so busy crocheting. Our priorities, right? How nice would it be to just put all the things in the crock pot so we had more time to like knit and crochet and organize our stash and do all the fun yarny things, as opposed to sweating and standing over a stove, you know? I'd rather set it and forget it. So these quick situations here are definitely big help. Someone asked what apple butter is. I want to say like it's like pureed apples. I want to say like applesauce, but not really applesauce. It's got cinnamon in it. It's got spices, apples, obviously. So it's like apple jelly, but not jelly, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so it's like pureed apples with cinnamon and nutmeg and all the things, and you would use it as an alternative to jelly if that's how you want to eat it. I've seen people put it into their cake batter for an added flavor to their desserts. There's many ways. It's the applesauce's rich cousin. That is true. It's the bougie cousin of the regular applesauce. Sugar says, now I love my set it and forget it. It was a great invention. And it was. I remember when they first came out with the set it and forget it. I forget how old I was, but. Diane says, Juan, I think you had a little burp that reminded you about your dinner. Right. I kept burping. I'm like, wait a minute. That was a really good dinner. Fruit pectin typically added to applesauce. Yep. Applesauce cooked down, extra thick and extra good, by the way. So if you haven't tried apple butter, it comes in different flavors. It's not all just one. I know there's some apple butter that has like extra cinnamon in it. There's ones that have cinnamon and nutmeg. Check out all the things. Lemon Bomb Mill says, had peanut butter and bacon Sammy for supper tonight. And yes, this is the only way I eat peanut butter, with bacon. You know, it's funny that you mention that, because the only other place that I know people have peanut butter sandwiches with bacon is in Texas. It's the only place that I've experienced it. I'm sure they eat it in many other places, but in my journey on this earth, I've only known people in Texas to eat bacon with peanut butter. So that's awesome. I love it. Bacon makes everything taste better. I like it extra crispy too. I don't like, back in the day, I used to like my bacon a little rubbery, I guess, cooked, but not crispy, if that makes any sense. But as of late, the crunchier it is, the better the bacon. I'm just saying. I really like my crunchy crunch. I love it. That is because we will eat bacon with anything, right, Peggy? So good. Hi, Micro Nurse. I like your scarf. Hope your mother's doing okay. Mom is doing well. This scarf here was gifted to me by Penn. So Penn made this for me, I think last year for Christmas, or last year for the birthday. I can't remember, but yeah, thank you, Penn. I like bacon maple bars. You know what? I heard about those. I've never tried them. I'm curious to know what they're like. Shirley says, I stopped crafting and went to my kitchen and cooked an omelet. The influence we have, right? We're sitting here and we're talking about food. It's just that time of year, guys, you know? Bake bacon in the oven, crispy goodness. You know what? And this may be embarrassing to say, but I've never baked bacon before. I'm wondering what that's going to be like. Leslie says, I'm borderline diabetic. I'm still learning how to cook. Yes, it is an adjustment, because when I found out that I was diabetic, I had no idea what I was even allowed to eat. I felt like everything the doctors were telling me that I wasn't allowed to have is literally all I ate, you know? So it's like, if I can't have any of the things that I used to eat, then what am I going to eat, you know? Baked bacon is the best. It doesn't curl up. It doesn't? Oh my, I'm going to have to try that now. So Kim is now looking up apple butter. You know what I need to look up? And this is for those who live in Australia. So they have something that looks like apple butter, right? And I forget what it's called. I want to say Marmite or something. What is that called down there? Kim Moore. I know you're down there. So what is that called? It comes in a jar. It's brown. It's like a dark brown, and you put Vegemite. So, how good is Vegemite? Tell me the things. I get mixed reviews with that, guys. I mean, some people love it. Some people are like, please get that away from me. What? Okay, so Peggy's saying Vegemite is nasty stuff. Other people are saying they love it. So if you were to compare it to anything that we're familiar with here in the States, what would you guys say Vegemite is like? Because I've never tried it. I don't find it here. It's not your cuppa? Okay. Oz has Vegemite. Rest of the Commonwealth have Marmite. Oh, okay. So Marmite is a thing? Okay. Never heard of that. Thick soy. It's thick soy sauce. Hi, Kathleen. Welcome in. I don't know if I would want to have thick soy sauce on bread first thing in the morning. Beef stock. Okay. Vegemite is very intense to say the least. Okay. Never tried Vegemite and hate the smell of Marmite. Wow. I have to Google these things. It was crazy. The doctors told me there was no such thing as a diabetic diet. You just have to count carbohydrates. Yeah. It's very challenging. So, never tried it. Vegemite sandwich. Yes. And you know what the funny thing about it is when you watch the videos, when people are talking about the Vegemite, you don't see them putting anything else on the bread. It's literally that. They slap a little bit on there between two pieces of bread and they go to town with it. And I'm like, there's really nothing on the sandwich. Like, where are the guts of the sandwich? It's just that. I'm like, it must be that strong where you can get away with putting a thin layer of that stuff on there in between two thick pieces of bread. I don't know if I would want to waste my bread. I'm just saying. Vegemite, either you love it or you hate it. So wait a minute. Do you guys think I should get some Vegemite and try it here with you guys for the first time? I don't know. I've never tried it. I don't know if I want to waste my money on something that I may not like. You hear these things, but you never know if you're really going to like something unless you actually try it. You guys are telling me don't do it? Okay. Yeah, but how fun would it be to try something? Like, I will get Vegemite and Marmite. I'll order it, and I'll try it here. And then don't do it, trust me. What if I like it? I don't know if I'm going to like it, though. Is it really salty? I'm not allowed to have salt. The way to eat it, make toast. Good spread of butter. Very, very, very thin scrape of Marmite. Nice cheddar cheese on top. Now, see, that doesn't sound so bad. Dinky Craft said, I wouldn't waste my money. Don says, pass. Doesn't sound good. Okay. Marmite is great when added to tomato sauce. Okay. Someone is going to... I doubt it. I mean, I can't find it. I looked for it. I don't know why I was looking for it, but yeah. I was watching a movie on Netflix, I think, and I saw someone put it on toast. I'm like, try Vegemite and butter, but more butter than Vegemite. Okay. It's very salted. Oh, I can't have salt. Do it, but warn me with the timestamp. Hello, Lacey. Welcome in. I've seen Marmite in Wally World here on Weather Coast. So they do have Marmite. Okay, I'll have to check it. Race Kitten says, believe me, Vegemite and Marmite are not apple butter when it's made from vegetables and the other's made from yeast. Vegemite tastes like plastic. I can't even finish reading your comment. It's so funny. Oh, that's too funny. It's up to you. Think miso. You wouldn't eat that straight. No, I wouldn't. Not at all. You just Google what Vegemite is. I'm going to have to Google it after the live and figure out what the things are. I'm very curious now, you know. The thought is making you sick, sugar. We'll see. Yeah, I may have a different reaction once I figure out what it actually is. You may be able to find it in the world market. I have to look. Mm-mm-mm. Something is telling me I'm not going to even entertain it. I'll look for something else to play with. Do bacon jam instead. I might have to try that, Tracy. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Bacon jam. Yeah, if it's got too much salt, I can't have it. It's a yeast product. Okay. Good to know, Lacey. Good to know. Vegemite is a less salty version of Marmite. Okay. No farther than Googling. My sister-in-law eats mayo and peanut butter sandwiches. I can't get my mind around that one, but to each their own, you know. If that's what she likes, then yes. It's 12:15 a.m. and I want beef stew with dumplings. Well, that's not a bad choice. The timing is just, it's less than what's desired, obviously. There will be multiple jars in Happy Meal next week. I hope not. Guys, please don't send me. Don't send me the things, please. If it's too salty, I can't have it. I'm confused. So I can't have salt and I'm diabetic. It's both. Yep. I'm on medicine for my heart and I'm also a diabetic. Yep. Costco has delicious low salt bacon. Ooh, Sunshine Girl. That's a great suggestion because I have a Costco not too far away from me. Okay, I'll have to check it out. Yes, more than one medical condition. Thank you, Kim. There's layers to this. There's just a whole bunch of layers and things, you know. Anyway, guys, I just noticed where we're at with the time. So I'm going to wrap this up. Normally I would stay on, but I have a wake up with Juan early in the morning. Eastern Standard Time. I come back at 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's a wake up with Juan. And so if you're interested in that, it's a live stream where I organize my week. I talk about my plans, my goals, and things like that for the upcoming week. So if you're interested, come on over. It's a vertical. It's not like this. It's the other way. So if you're interested, come on over, as I said. And that is going to be all for me tonight. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really enjoy these live streams with you guys. And so that's all from me. Until the next one, guys, you take care, okay? Have a good night. Bye.